The easiest way to show a homeowner how their investment in high efficient equipment will help their wallet is to use the simple payback calculation. This tried and true sales tactic will quickly explain how many years before an additional investment to upgrade above the base model is paid off. Of course, there are many features that a high efficient system provides, like superior levels of comfort, whether it be the climate control or just the noise from the condenser outside. These factors can be hard to quantify for a homeowner. And if it's for a replacement system, you'll find it's not weighted as much as the almighty dollar. So, although costs can vary greatly from manufacturer to manufacturer, or even contractor to contractor, try inserting your prices, rebates, and savings into this calculation the next time you try to upgrade an HVAC sale. Welcome back, I'm Chris Morin with HVAC Pro Blog, and I'm excited to share the simple payback calculation that you should use in your sales process this week. As you can see, there are a few pieces of information needed to calculate the simple payback, which is in years, for an upgrade in efficiency. First, you'll need to know the total cost, the equipment and materials plus labor, of the installation of the base model. As an example, we'll say this replacement is a 13 SEER system and the total cost is $7,000. Now this will vary greatly across the country. I'm just using a median number here. Then you'll need to calculate the total cost of, let's say, a 16 SEER installation. For example purposes, we'll say this investment will cost the homeowner an additional $1,300, bringing the total now to $8,300. The operating costs of the high efficient system could save the homeowner a conservative estimate of, let's say, $50 a year. Remember, this is air conditioning, and I'm in the Northeast where we have a lot fewer run hours compared to elsewhere in the country. If you were not to include rebates or the hard to quantify comfort, the system's simple payback method would be an astonishing 26 years, well beyond the life expectancy of the system, maybe even two systems. Now, if you were to introduce available local utility rebates into this calculation, this system could qualify for an incentive paid to the homeowner. As an example, if this was a 3-ton system, that could be a modest $150 somewhere in the country. By reducing the initial investment from $1,300, right, the additional amount needed to get to 16 SEER, to just $1,150, then considering the annual energy savings, this system would now have a simple payback of only 23 years. It's not a significant difference, but it could help. The real savings start to pile up when instead of replacing the AC system with the same, we specify a heat pump. These rebates can range from as little as $250 across the country for heat pumps to as much as $10,000 when replacing fossil fuel systems in places like Massachusetts and New York. A recent payback calculation on a job in Massachusetts using a Mitsubishi mixed ducted and ductless, let's say 3.5-ton system, instead of replacing it with a 13 SEER AC, brought the payback down to just 5.5 years. This took into account an increase in the total cost of the job up to $20,000 versus just the $7,000 job with a 26-year payback and 13 SEER. This is because you introduce $10,000 in rebates and $550 for this particular house in annual fuel oil savings and electric cooling savings. And since this was Massachusetts, did I mention the system qualified for a 0% mass save loan for a period of up to 7 years? Yeah, you heard that correctly. Plus, Mr. and Mrs. Homeowner, you'll be more comfortable with a much quieter, more reliable system that will be installed with the highest of quality. What should we do? Thanks for joining me this week at HVAC Pro Blog, where we provide advice for residential system design, quality installation, and system diagnosis. I'll see you soon.